Welcome once again to the Jason Reuter Coach Show here on the Bear Network. I'm your host, Gary Olmus. Today will be our final girls basketball show of the year, but what a way to have a final show. And Coach Reuter's here with a bunch of the seniors, not all of them. A couple of them are working and elsewhere today, but we've got several of them with us, Coach. And what more fun to have a show like this to talk about winning another state championship and all the accomplishments we had this past season.
Yeah, it's celebration keeps going on and on. We're not done yet. I told these girls before we played that last game, I don't know if they recall, I said, look, you're prepared, you're ready. This is what we've been working for. You know, people just assume when you got a team like the one I got sitting next to me that you're going to be back in that game. I think if they all took a hard look, and we won the final by so much that people just think it was a, what's the word I'm looking for, just a guaranteed easy, like, you don't know what we had to go through to get there. And,
right.
That's the most unexpected. Yeah, I thought we would win, but not by that margin. But what I want to say is the celebration you have from winning versus coming in second is as far as the East is from the West. It's just, and that's not fair, but that's the way sports is.
Yeah.
These girls don't remember, Buffalo Bills lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. You remember that?
Mm-hmm, sure do.
4 in a row. Everybody's like, well, you can't win the big one. Well, we were just talking about this. How many people can't get to the big one?
That's right.
So these girls have done something no other team has ever done here, and I'm so proud of them, and I hope we've made memories that'll last a lifetime. 9 gold balls out of the entire history of the school. It's still the winningest program in the state of Tennessee as far as TSSS is concerned, if I can say that. Either boys or girls. So, and the way we're winning games, the rate we're winning, 34-1 this year, I guess. Nobody's going to catch up to us, and it's just part of the legacy of being a Bear at Bradley Central. I was just looking through some things here. This 4 girls, all the seniors here have been here with us 4 years. 133 wins, 7 losses. That's incredible to think about. And 4 of those were in the first years of freshmen for these that were here now. Tatiana just joined us like 2 years ago. Home record of 62-1, and that 1 loss, one of the painful losses. You guys remember that? Sub-state game, Oakland here, in overtime. We lost by 2. Otherwise, we might have had a 4-peat. Didn't lose a district game. We won the district tournament, along with 4 district regular seasons. We won 4 district tournaments, won 4 region tournaments. Our total now in district tournaments is 69 championships in the district in just about 100 years. That's 70%. I mean, that's incredible. 40 region championships, won the sub-state, went there 3 times, and each time you won the state title. That's something that no one else has done at Bradley history, and there's been one other team I think has won 4 in a row, but who knows? 3 straight state championships, and I need a new shirt here that says back-to-back. I need one that says 3-peat, and I'm sure your graphic artist Amy Tins is working on that. It's in the right now. I'm gonna give a big shout out to Express Athletics. They do all of our printing and embroidering right here in downtown Cleveland, and we're working with Express like we always do, and we got a shirt that's hopefully going to be ready to go in a couple days.
Well, those guys down there, I guess that's Ryan Knight, and the folks do a good job there.
Brad and Ryan and Billy, their dad was my original connection there, but yes, they do a great job. If you got any needs, go see them.
Oh, I've been there many times. We've had a Miss Basketball winner this year. Again, that's your second with Ryan and Tamora. We've won the Bear Classic, Chant Barrett Classic each year, and Thanksgiving. We went to Charles, South Carolina, won the Carolina Invitational, won in Sandestin, won the Junior Arch Bowl this year, won the She Game Classic, ranked number 1 in the state of Tennessee, ranked number 2 by Hoops Reviews, nationwide, ranked number 4 nationwide by Max Preps. You're at levels that no other team has accomplished at Bradley Central, and I hope you girls, you don't appreciate right now like you will later on when you're older and you got a spouse and maybe kids, grandkids later on, and you can come in as a fan to Bear to Jim Smith Arena and point and say, I was on that state championship team, and I was on that one, and I was on that one. That's something nobody else can say. And Tatiana, you got 2 other gold rings as freshman, sophomore, belt buckle. So you got enough fingers there, you know. And the good thing is that we're going to have a lot of girls playing college. We had 6 girls sign this year. That's 32 you've had in 15 years. That's an incredible thing. 14, these 4 years as seniors, there's 14 Barretts have signed a college scholarship in the last 4 years. And what other program can say even half of that? No other program that I know of.
been blessed, Gary. We've been blessed, and you're only as good as the people around you. This is their team.
Yeah.
I'm the head coach, and I have been for the last 15 years. I've been at Bradley 27 years. I know what it's like to lose in the finals as a boys' assistant, and I know what it's like to win. And, you know, what I hope we get out of this is I hope basketball, this is going to come for an end. I'm only sitting here with you right now because of basketball. Basketball, I was just like these kids back in the 80s, and I played college basketball at Lee University, and I met my wife, and I'm here coaching. Basketball has been a catalyst for me to propel my life, and I hope these girls take basketball and run with it. We don't know. We may have nurses, teachers, lawyers, dental hygienists, whatever. We got all kinds of, and they're going to tell you here in a minute, and I'm going to shut up because they need to talk. This is about them.
Yeah.
But this basketball is a vehicle to take you as far as you let it, and you need to ride that. And they're going to go off. I was talking to some of them in the car. You may be a star here for us, and you may not be. But either way, you're part of this team, and we don't win without all these girls. Mm-hmm. You may be a star, and you may go off to college and be a role player. More than likely, that's what you're going to be. But guess what? We all are. Mm-hmm. At Bradley High, I am a role player. I'm one piece of the puzzle. And I'm going to let these girls talk. Why don't you shoot away at them, Gary?
Well, I've been very blessed to be a small part of it on the radio there and following you girls and all that. Tatiana, going to Kennesaw State.
Yep.
What are you going to study down there besides basketball? Do you know?
I think exercise science.
Exercise science. Mm-hmm. All right. That's down in Kennesaw, of course. And that's not too far away. So, you know, we can run down there, parents can run down there and all that. How about you, Malia?
Hey,
Walter State, a lady senator.
I'm a lady senator.
Yep.
Red and blue.
Red and blue, that's right. I've seen them out there at Cleveland State several times, and we look forward to having you come back on our hometown here. Do you know what you'd like to study in college?
Right now I'm thinking marketing.
Okay,
Right
well, that's a
now.
great field there.
I'm thinking that right now, and then once I transfer out, I'm thinking to get my psychology degree.
Psychology, so you can figure out what Coach Reuter's going on in his brain.
No.
Well, she didn't hesitate. She didn't go. No.
I know what's in his. He says what's on his mind. So okay.
That's a good thing, you know. You don't have to guess that way. Aaliyah, don't hide back there. You're going to Cleveland State right here, Lady Cougar.
Yes.
Any idea what you'd like to study?
Nursing.
Nursing, right. So you can come back and help us old people here, you know, when we need help, you know.
I've asked her, please don't, Leah, don't take my arm and go, Coach Reuter, remember when you put me on the line to run those 44s?
Gonna get you.
What type of nursing? Pediatric or ER type, OR?
Nurse anesthetist.
A nurse anesthetist. So you can give him a double shot and he won't wake up.
Yeah.
What's your plans?
I'm gonna go to UTC.
Going to UTC. That's my alma mater. It's a good school down there. What are you going to study?
Exercise science.
Exercise science. So Madeline, so we got...
I think physical therapist. I mean, sometimes you say, I'm going to study something, but what are you going to do with it? I think she wants to be a physical therapist.
Okay.
That's just pretty big job.
That's not going to go away.
Physical
Nope.
therapist or an athletic trainer.
Maybe.
I don't know. Or I might like go.
So where are you going? Where are you going to study?
I'm going to Cleveland State and probably veterinarian science.
And what?
Veterinarian science.
Really? Working with animals? Big, small, all sizes?
All sizes.
Her chickens.
She lives on a farm.
I did not know that.
And something that me and Abby having connection that probably any other girl has. I grew up on a farm in Kentucky, so I know what the farm life is like. And I think she'll be good at whatever she does.
You get up and milk the cows every morning, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh, chicken,
right
they're in
now?
the chicken
Oh,
business.
chicken
Not right
business.
now,
Oh,
but in the future, yes. But we have chicken houses.
okay. Well, that's
lot
good.
of them.
I know where I can get me some chickens now, you know, the price of eggs. I can't afford to go to the store and buy them, that's for sure. Avery,
Yes.
going to Sanford University down in Birmingham.
Yes.
So what are you going to study down there?
Biology.
Biology, which would lead into what kind of career? for you?
Orthodontist.
Orthodontist. Well, I tell you what, if I had orthodontist fees here at Bradley Central High School, I'd be a filthy rich person because
Yep.
I think about every other kid up here is going to an orthodontist visit every other day, it seems like. Hey, Coach, what are you going to study when you grow up?
I think I might be a basketball coach in my next life.
That's not an easy job. You catch a lot of flack from a lot of people. But girls, you know, all kidding aside, what a well of a run it's been. They're having their own little meeting over here, I think. But you guys realize how blessed you are to be on a team like this, that where it means something to the community and the school? It's not like this a lot of schools. There's schools that have no hope, no inclination of ever even getting to the state tournament, let alone winning it. And that's the goal that the big guy here sets out every year, you know. He's got all these goals listed and checked every box this year. Got an MVP this year. Missed basketball again this year. And that's incredible to think about too. Who knows, you've got a Ryan Howard playing pro basketball, you could have someone else there at some point. But that's all down the road. We've got a lot of things going on here. And these girls, Coach, I'll ask you, grade-wise, you probably haven't checked lately. I don't know how often you check, but I know you won't have it at the banquet. But
Outstanding. We were at 3.9 last year at the banquet, and I haven't tallied those. You're 4.0 as high as you can get.
yeah,
We had a 3.9. Somebody got a B in here, and I'm going to find out who it is, and I'm going to talk to them. But
put them on the bench, you know.
a couple B's, all right.
That's Malia. We are, she's confessed.
It's okay. I like my B.
I had a player not in this class. I brought him in once. They had a D, and they said, "Coach, D stands for diploma." I said, "Well, good point." But I've got high achievers. Look,
Yeah.
I got high achievers on the court, off the court. These are self-driven young ladies. We all have different strengths and weaknesses, but these kids get it done both in and out of the classroom. And your academics is number one. It's number one. And I can tell you that Avery's got something to say, and I hope she keeps it. We have a beep out if something's said wrong.
Yeah.
Can we bleep it out? All right. This is not live, right?
No.
All right, go ahead, Avery.
No, Aaliyah, I was going to say Aaliyah is 5th in the class.
Well, I was going to say,
And I
we
was
have
gonna say,
two.
wait, Avery finished 10th in the class.
We have
9th in
two.
the class.
We have two of the top 10 graduating seniors. We got a number 5 and a number 10.
That's
In the
pretty
senior-
incredible.
Yeah, in senior class, yeah. And these, don't let these other girls fool you, they're right up there close.
I was
But
11.
Okay, season's over now. We've done everything we need to do.
Valedictorian.
So let's, okay, can I say something?
Yep.
Season's over. We've done everything we need to do, okay, to check all those boxes. What can you tell me about this guy now? Because he can't punish you now. That he'd rather you didn't tell me. Can't go there?
No. You said I couldn't punish them, I could still. We're going to Dollywood, come on.
Oh, that's right. Well, let's just talk about that. Go
ahead.
You've been on Sports Drive Channel, you've been on Whoop here, been on Mix 141. What do you got lined up as far as
We got
congratulatory kind of
okay,
things? Let's talk about next Wednesday too.
Next Wednesday is the next thing on our agenda. We're going to have I think we're going to drive in, maybe with a championship ball, maybe some different vehicles, and just drive into the campus and have the students, this is what Mr. Spangler's told me, and have the students lining the roadways, and then we're going to go over to the Fine Arts Center and maybe have a little more of a, not quite the whole gym thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, possibly just the student athletes of the school and maybe parents and dignitaries, mayor, the school board members, county commissioners, sheriff, anybody who wants to come from the community can come over to this is 10, we would come in at 10, probably get over to the Fine Arts at 10:15, 10:20.
Okay.
Next Wednesday, April the 2nd, that's a week from the day. I'd love for everybody to come out. We will have the t-shirts for sale there. We're going to sell t-shirts for $20 a pop. And you may be thinking, why we got to pay for something called rings? And that's the only reason we're selling these t-shirts at $20 is try to buy rings for these girls. They've earned it. And but that's next Wednesday. I encourage anybody who wants to come out. It's open to the public.
And you got a trip to the county commission, I guess?
Coming up, city council. I don't know about the county commission yet. City council's hit me, but we're going to the state capitol at some point. We did that last year. We didn't do it in 23 because there was some picketing going on. We did it in 19. We're going back to the capitol. We got to meet the governor last year. The governor spent 30 minutes with us out on the steps. Told us his sister was a basketball player at Franklin High School, and it's unbelievable how much he shared with us.
Wow.
But and we're going to go celebrate at Dollywood, and I don't know the date, but it will be sometime in the next.
And we're getting pedicures
And possibly pedicure. For prom.
Oh,
Oh, wait, that's like
They've got this down, though.
I need a pedicure too.
Yeah.
And a manicure too would help,
Well, they worked hard, they've earned it, and we're going to make it
So
happen.
it's okay.
Well, some numbers that you were part of, we have not lost a game in the district in 149 games. 149 games. Going back to 2014, over 10 years since we lost a single game in the district. Anybody. That counts postseason, regular season, all that stuff. We only lost one home district game, and that was your very first game that you coached here at home against Walker Valley. That first year. It's the only home district game we've lost.
They were good back then.
Yeah, they were very good.
We upset them in the region tournament.
Yep.
I guess we won when it mattered the most, but yeah, I still remember that loss. Some reason I remember the losses more than the wins.
Yeah, well, that's the ones that hurt the most, I guess, too. We at home, 96-1 under Coach Reuter here. We've won 49 in a row at home. We've won 16 in a row this year. To finish out the season, that one loss to Montberg, which I saw yesterday, was ranked back again as number 1 in the country by Max Preps. We're number 4 at Max Preps there, and that's public and private academies. I mean, that's not fair to put us all in one basket, but they did, and we're number 2 in the public schools. So those accomplishments that, I don't know, we may never see again. I hope we do. As an old guy like me, I know my days are number 2 as an announcer and all that, but I'd like to see us be this successful again. But there's a lot going on with the program. It just continues to roll. We're going to lose, 8 seniors this year?
Got 8. That's the largest I've ever had. And they'll be missed, but they won't be forgotten. And I'm looking forward to the future. Sometimes we talk too much about the past. Sometimes we talk about too much about the future. This time right now, I told them at the Murphy Center before we went out, this is your time. This is our time in history. Mm-hmm. And they went out and took care of business. And listen, Avery's moving on, Malia, Tati, Aaliyah, Madeline, and Abby are moving on, and Harmony's not here, and Love's not here. They had other obligations. But this program, we're all going to move on at some point, and the program is going to keep going on. They've left their legacy. They'll always have a home here. There's no saying, I've heard from women that are 80 years old, I wasn't once a Bearette, I am a Bearette. They will always be Bearettes. But they're going on to other things, and they'll reflect back on this. And I get news for them. They're going to hit some rocky, when you go off, there's going to be struggles. But they're prepared, they're ready. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for these girls.
I'm going to throw a question out here. Anybody can answer. Is there one key moment, one key game in a particular game or against a particular team or something that you'll always remember as it sticks out in your mind, that comes to mind? And Tatiana, you're laughing. Okay, Malia, you raise your hand. What is it?
Me and Avery got a tag.
When Avery got a tag?
Yes, we didn't know the high-fiving thing. And Harmony turned around and she was like, no. And me and Avery just gave her a high five. And next thing you know, we had a tag.
I was in the sub-state against Lebanon. They didn't want you meeting at the foul line.
Oh.
And they gave us a technical for, I think we were up 40, right?
He said a game.
Yeah.
He said a moment.
You know what? I didn't.
I thought he said a game.
I didn't know what that was about.
It was about walking up and giving a girl a 5 at the foul line.
Yeah, not supposed to.
You said
I know in the state they don't want you to do that either. But.
You said a moment, right?
Yeah, well, what?
A moment that I'll never forget.
Yeah.
Me?
Got to hear it now.
Because you're there. So yesterday we were walking down the steps. We're walking down the steps. All of a sudden, Reuter misses a step. He falls, slips straight on his knees. All you hear is boom. He's sitting there holding the trophy up like this.
You was carrying the trophy.
No, he's sitting there holding it. He said, the trophy's okay.
Well, that reminds me of last year.
We could have went without saying that, Todd.
Wasn't it?
This was yesterday at the Friends Free Press. I took some girls down to get their picture taken and fill out their bio.
Yeah.
We were coming down the steps. We had to climb up 2 flights of steps, and I got my foot hung on the last step, and I'm carrying the trophy. And I went down 1 knee, 2 knee.
But the trophy went in the air.
And the trophy went up.
It was okay.
And they were like, they looked at the trophy, they looked at me and said, are you okay? And I said, I'm fine. And I said, the trophy didn't get hurt. And they started laughing, and they were pulling their phones out, but I get on my feet before they could video me.
Didn't we have an issue with the trophy last year at our celebration?
Yeah, Coach Freeman, he pulled some tables apart and the trophy fell and it broke off one of the figurines, but we got that ordered and replaced.
Yeah. What other funny moments or unusual moments or sad moments or happy moments, whatever?
Let's talk happy. Let's don't go sad.
Happy. Avery? She's contemplating.
I am.
Yeah. Anything comes to mind?
It's hard to beat the fall yesterday.
Really? Look, here you go. 4 years
Maybe
coach.
when Mac ran into him.
Yeah.
We were running 11s and or we ran something, and he was walking in the thing. Mac just
Fell on the ground.
and he turns around like he ain't been touched. He just looks at her. He goes, "Mac, you gotta keep your head up."
And he got very embarrassed and his face turned
Yes.
red.
Get on the line.
Yeah, we all had to run after that. 'Cause we were all we had to run because somebody ran into
Of
him.
course, poor Mac, I think she was on the ground ready to go see the trainer, and I'm standing up overlooking her, and I'm like, Mac, get on your feet and get up, let's go. But it was an accident, but, you know, luckily I didn't get hurt there, Avery. I could have injured you.
You look exactly get hurt. You look perfectly.
I got a little weight advantage on Mac, all right?
What's being a Barrett meant to you, Avery?
It means a lot. I mean, no team has done this before, so it means a lot.
And you've got a middle school state championship that you won with Coach Morris down there. And Amber was on that team. Kamora was on that team. Aaliyah was on that team.
Yep.
So winning has been part of your pastime and your,
DNA.
yeah, it sure is. And it'll continue with you, I'm sure, down at Sanford there. Who's your coach down there? What were they?
Riley,
And you're going to be a wing again, shooting guard, or is that
point guard and wing.
point guard and wing? Well, I think you'll be very successful with that. I bet you'll be playing the post down there at Kennesaw State, right?
Yeah. Or they might put me at the 3, I don't know.
Whoa.
Post or three? Well, then I guess you're going to run point. Walter State,
Yep.
Aaliyah, Clear State, going to run that point.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
beat her.
Yeah.
Huh? You'll be against her.
I know.
Competing.
I can't. I wouldn't be able to take her serious.
That's
I'm gonna
be-
guard her just because of the fact that I won't be able to take her serious.
Well, see, I do the PA for Clear State game, so I will be on your case if you mess up. I'll point it out to the whole things that are there. This former Bradley Central Barrett has just made that mistake there, so.
Yeah. Aaliyah. He's talking to you.
Oh, I'm talking about those when you're playing
Oh.
when Walter State's in there, so. It'll be a lot of fun there. Coach, it's been great.
Appreciate you, Gary. I appreciate you, the time you put into this. You know, it's been
My
magical. I don't know, you know, what are you gonna do for an encore, right? How do we top this? The only thing I know is keep working and try to win another one. They'll be missed, not forgotten.
Oh, no,
And,
never forget them.
We'll keep on rocking along. So I'm already working for next year.
And I'm sure you have that same list of goals. Each year, as you check off, you know that.
Standards won't change. You know, I'll be other people in the positions, but we definitely, you know, when you see these commercials and they talk about the price of this and price of that, at the end, all you got is your memories. And we've got a lot of memories that I'll take with me. And, you know, this is, like I said, this is their team. And I was blessed to coach them, and they played hard for me. Here's the thing I want people to hear out there. When you think something's going to be easy, if you're looking for easy, you're never going to find it. You can find it, but you won't go very far.
Right.
So what these girls let me do, they let me coach them. They let me coach them hard. I coach them like I would my own daughter. They let me hold them accountable. And a lot of people don't want to be held accountable. So the lesson that everybody should get from this bunch is they worked hard. No promises. We couldn't promise all this, all these accolades, but they let me coach them hard, and they let me hold them accountable. They showed up on time. They did the work. Was it always easy? No. But guess what? The benefits will keep reaping for a long time.
And they represent Bradley Central the way you want to represent
Bradley Central, yeah. If you can be anywhere in the state, if anybody knows about sports and you say Bradley Central, they're going to think of Barrett basketball.
Well, I talked to a lot of folks over there the last couple of weeks when the boys are there and the girls are there, and man, our program is well known, extremely well respected, and you know, who knows now? Looking back, some people may have been right. Maybe that Coffee County game was the one for the state title. You know, the first game we played, everybody said that's whoever wins this is going to win the state. Well, as it turned out, it's what happened. We had a tough Bearden game though the second night, a really tough Bearden game, and then
We won by 27.
yeah.
I mean, so
Okay,
it was
maybe we
tough
had
for, it was tough for a little
game.
while, yeah.
It was we were down.
Oh, yeah.
We were down 10 points and responded the way you wanted to respond there. And then obviously all those cylinders were hitting correctly there in the championship game against Bartlett. And I'm sure they're tired of seeing us in the championship game. I'm tired of seeing them. I like to play somebody else in the championship game, but I'd like to be in that championship game too, though.
Yeah, hats off to Bartlett. You know,
Yeah, great year.
I'm not coaching their team. I don't have anything against Bartlett. They got runner-up 3 times in a row, and there's somebody kind of making a jab at them, like, you know how hard it is to get runner-up 3 times in a row?
Yeah, it's
That doesn't happen very often, but this is about the Barretts, and they just happen to run into the best team in the state the last 3 years.
It's the first time that two public schools, the same public schools, have played for 3 straight years in the history of Tennessee, TWSAA history there. So a lot of things that happened this year, that remarkable record, accomplished everything we wanted to accomplish, and there's more to come. And we'll see what the future holds. But girls, best luck to every one of you. I love every one of you girls. And I'm speaking for the Bear Nation. I mean, that's obviously you got a great following here, and it's just something that doesn't happen at every school. And I'm proud to be a part of that. And I hope you girls will carry those memories with you years down the road. You'll be coming back, and he'll probably still be coaching, and I'll probably still be broadcasting. I guess I don't know, but we'll see. So.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks the fans out there. I know some people get to watch this, some don't, but thank everybody who comes. Come out one more time next Wednesday at 10 o'clock and show these girls how much you appreciate them. It'll be a good time. It won't last too long, about an hour. And let's let these girls know how much you appreciate them, and maybe even get to mingle and talk to them. Yeah. We're going to have maybe some time in the lobby there at Fine Arts and
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet. That's good. Meet and greet. Yeah. And we'll have the championship T-shirts. I will say this: there's only 500 of these shirts, and the Express is making these. It won't be going back in. Hey, can you make me 5 of these? Can you make me 3 of these? No, we got a deal. We're doing 500 shirts, and when they're gone, they're gone.
Well, one final word of advice: don't let him carry the trophy anywhere we're going. Okay, the gold ball. One of you girls carry it.
I put my life on the line over there.
If he's gonna fall and hold it up and still be okay, he can carry it all the day he wants.
I like the way.
There
Thanks for
you
getting
go.
my back.
Malia's got it. She nailed it there. All right. Well, thanks, Tatiana, Aaliyah, Madeline, Abby, and Avery. Thank you all for what you mean to me and a bunch of folks like me that representing our school and doing what you do. We're going to wrap things up here one final time for girls basketball. The Barretts, a 3-peat winner, we call it. They'll be honored here this Wednesday to 10 o'clock. That's April 2nd. So come on out. It's open to the public. Come on out and join us there. It'll be fun. In the Fine Arts Center. Until next time, one final time. God bless and go Barretts.